Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Pisces friends and friends of Pisces. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for February 2024. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you do feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There is a message there for you. So I do channel messages through Spirit prior through meditation. We do move into a couple oracle cards, and then finally the tarot. So Pisces, what I saw for you in meditation was a rope, fraying and then breaking. So what that said to me was that something is being released, or something is being let go of. Okay, something that has been in a state of being bound. The next thing that I saw were, they looked like angel wings, but not quite. They were wings that were coming towards me in this visual, not attached to any sort of body either. So what it actually made me think of was the movie, Maleficent, where she has her wings. They were actually like bound up as well, when she has her wings released and they come flying back to her. So this whole message to me, I actually really love this, you guys. It feels very much like something that was taken from you, whether this was by somebody else, just like a form of innocence, your power, because those wings for her as well were her power. They were her freedom. They were very strong. Having this finally released and being able to be reclaimed. Love this. I love this journey for you guys. I'm not really sure where this is going to go, but let's take a look. So the oracle deck that Spirit wanted to use for you in this reading was the Starseed Oracle. And you guys have gotten this card actually before in readings prior, and it was quite a hefty, it may have been for January as well. I'll have to go back and look at that myself. But you got, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. It was either for your yearly read or for your monthly. So I'm going to go ahead and read the book this time, the whole excerpt here. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds, or humans in general. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separations, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have, consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. And that's what the call of this was during that last reading, too. So it's interesting this is coming back up. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry, with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Interesting. So Pluto is in Aquarius. Now it will make a brief recoil, a brief retrograde into Capricorn later this year before it moves into Aquarius a little bit longer for about 15 years. So it feels very much like this is kind of, this is a call for all of us, like I said in that past reading too, Pisces. Spirit, what do we have here for Pisces for your spirit animal energy as well? This is the animal, gives you the wild unknown spirit animal spirit oracle. This seems to be a greater calling for you, is what I'm trying to say. It is for all of us, but for some reason you guys are taking the charge here. With I'm sorry, it could also be a situation where there's like some divisiveness that needs to be approached. Is this appropriate for your life? Is there an apology that's needed from you, from someone else, etc.? Let's see. Let's investigate. So you have Firefly. So Firefly is all about grabbing an opportunity. They're very, very powerful energy, but very fleeting as well. I'm also going to read this directly from the book here, because that's what I feel like should happen, Pisces. So Firefly is also air energy. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, and brainstorms. Out of balance, burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem or draw. Or both. Do them both. So I feel like there is this inspiration, this inspired thought that's coming through as well with this idea of forgiveness too. This divisiveness, whatever's going on here. And I feel like to a greater extent, this is a bit of the collective. Two of Cups here at the split. So this could be a split too with you, like a partner. Maybe you guys went through a split, a relationship, divorce, something has ended there too. And this sorry isn't like, I'm sorry that this happened. It is a recognition of a greater experience here as a human being, as a soul. Thank you, Spirit. Tower here as well. Yeah, something came crashing down. I just feel like this apology is more of a recognition of what has actually happened here. Maybe an apology is needed, but this goes ancestrally, collectively, individually as well. So Spirit, what do we have here for Pisces? For February. My Pisces friend. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. Thank you for loving me and supporting me as well. If this message just resonates with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, or if you just want to help me grow this channel, which is my goal here, thank you guys so much for doing that. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description also. If you feel called to donate or tip, I will absolutely accept that. It is not mandatory, but I will accept it, and I do appreciate that. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do offer those, and that is a pinned comment in the comment section there, so feel free to take a look at that. I also have extended readings going on now, so that is a link there in the description. You can go into a little bit deeper dive after this reading if you would like. So High Priestess here, this is your hope. Hope streams, what you're looking for, what you want. I feel like this is access to the greater unconscious. You have been searching for answers, I feel like, Pisces. Because that's what you do. Very, very intuitive fishy. Very, very intuitive sign, the most intuitive of the deck. High Priestess is very Piscean energy. So I feel like you are looking to step into your greater power, into your greater experience, your energy here. Hoping to figure out something that has eluded you is what I'm getting, like as far as an answer to something. Let's keep going. Let's see, Pisces. Spirit, what do we have here for Pisces? Pisces. If I can shuffle. That does help. So this is a general reading, you guys. Please keep that in mind. If it's resonating with you, please allow that to resonate. And if it's not, that's totally fine. It is normal for some components to make sense and for others to not. Energies can be flopped or fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life as well. So please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher which messages may be for you and leave the rest for who they are meant for. Feel free to take a look at your rising moon and Venus also to get a more well-rounded picture of what's going on in your story right now, if you want. I find it's helpful. 5 of Wands here. So this is your fear version. Your what you don't like. This is competition. This is conflict and competition. And it's competition just for the sake of competition. This isn't, it's not helpful competition. Being in I feel like there is something, could have something to do with this, I'm sorry, an ending of a relationship here. There is a competitive nature to something, and it's not working for you. It wouldn't really work for anybody. It's not productive, like I said. It's not benefiting anything, moving anything forward. So that makes sense. There's anxiety surrounding this pissing match. I get it. I feel you. So general energy here to start, you guys have 6 of Wands. Six of Wands here, this is recognition. I feel like you guys are... There is some recognition that's due for you, okay? There is some celebration that's due as well. You've been working hard, Pisces. And not just in a career sense. I feel like this is, for some of you it is. This is the social media influencer card. Maybe some of you are, maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you are, you started a podcast, or you've been running one. Struggling to see some success with that up to this point. So I feel like that is something that is coming, first of all. But for others of you, I feel like this is just recognition in general of where you are in life, the work that you have put into things. And I feel like the universe is about to deliver that, especially with Pluto in Aquarius. A lot of this depends on your vibe, right? That's life. Like the things that come into our life, for the most part, if it's not chaos, is matching. It is a resonant frequency. It is matching what it is that we are giving out. So I feel encouraged to say, like, hang in there. Don't let your mood sour. Don't focus on the negative components of things. Four of Pentacles comes in to clarify this. So for some of you, this could very much be work, your finances as well. Maybe you're working hard at work. The Four of Pentacles talks about stability and security. In this situation, I feel like it is very much about an over-attachment to it, like having a fear around your security, holding on to these pentacles tightly because you don't know when you'll see pentacles again. And I feel like that is, like what I'm saying, that is a resonant frequency that you are giving out. If you are in a mindset of lack, then you are drawing lack toward you. And that is terrifying to switch that up, especially if you are in a place of lack. I understand. It's not like I'm, living in a mansion on a hill anywhere. I understand this story very, very much. And I will also say it makes a difference to transition into a more positive frame of mind, because that is what is drawn towards you. And I feel like this is a part of the inspiration that's coming in with the Firefly. Something is happening suddenly to show you exactly where it is that you want to go, to help pull you out of whatever's happening with this divisiveness too, okay? So good stuff here. You have Ace of Swords. Yes, I feel like something is coming through to like very quickly shine light on a situation, to cut through the bullshit, to show you what's up. The Ace of Swords though too it's a new thought. It's a new way of thinking, which, yeah, Firefly here. Something inspirational. I feel like for some of you, there are sparks of inspiration literally coming to you in your mind through dreams. Pay attention. Maybe new invention, maybe lottery numbers. Pay attention to what's coming to you. That's difficult to do though if you are in a mindset of lack, if you're hanging on to your security for dear life. You're going to miss it, okay? Seven of Wands here in your good stuff as well. This is courage. I feel like you guys are moving into a time in your life where you are taking courage. You may have been feeling like there is this attack from all angles, or you've had to maintain your position here to defend against all of these things. And I feel like you have. That's like having this fear aversion to the Five of Wands here, that pissing match. Maybe something's going on at work where you just can't catch a freaking break, or anywhere else in your life. It just seems like people are out to get you or are against you. The flash of inspiration that I feel like is coming through here, this new thought that's in the good stuff here for you, is realizing the part that you may be playing in perpetuate. Maybe you didn't start this reality. Maybe something did actually happen, a moment of chaos, right? Moment of chaos came in where you were randomly being attacked. And because of how that set you off, your ego, in trying to keep you safe, decided to project that story. I'm constantly being attacked, right? What I feel like about this, if this applies to you, is you are being illuminated to this. Cutting through the bullshit, right? Being logical about the situation. You're seeing the true story underneath everything that's driving this entire reality. That this is Pluto in Aquarius here. These kinds of changes are what's happening. So you guys are not immune to this either. And it can be a beautiful, positive transformation, or it can be a nightmare. It could be a negative transformation as well. You're the deciding factor. You get to decide this. So I feel very much like that's what's being illuminated for you guys, is a story that you get to rewrite. Maybe in a poem with the firefly there. So your what's hidden here? Your underlying influence, the mechanism driving this message, you guys have 8 of Wands. I feel like good news is coming, okay? Being in what's hidden here, the Wands are also, they've spent their energy. They're plummeting towards the earth. They've been thrown across the yard and they're coming down to a rest. So I feel like with whatever's going on, the pissing match here, the Wands, you guys have a lot of Wands here too. This is very much about passion and creativity for you here. I feel like whatever this I'm sorry is talking about, that divisiveness, whatever's happened there, has really dampened your passion, has dampened your ability to tap into creative things, because you may be feeling put out, which is understandable. But you're being asked to own your part in something is what I'm feeling. And it's not necessarily like you need to go say I'm sorry to somebody. Maybe some of you do. But to others of you, I feel like it's more of a recognition for your own development, for your own soul's development. Let that change energetically ripple through time and space, right? You may not need to talk to some, let's say like you have ended a relationship and it was a toxic relationship. I'm not saying you need to go say I'm sorry to this person. This card is asking us to consider, where do we have onus in our own life, okay? Individually, collectively, ancestrally. Is something continuing to happen in your life? Like, are you continuing to feel like you are needing to defend against something? Is that something connected to an ancestral trauma? Now is a great time. You are being illuminated to things. Now is a great time to pay attention, is what I'm feeling, okay? But yes, good news coming through. This is coming to an end. That energy of constant bullshit that you need to cut through right now is coming to an end. Yay, Pisces, that's great. But it requires, you to pay attention. And I know that you guys can do this. Like I said, you're the most intuitive here. You're feeling this as well. I know it. I know it. So Queen of Pentacles here comes in to clarify the 8 of Wands. Speaking of good news, you guys, this is abundance. Fertility. For some of you, maybe if you are looking to get pregnant, congratulations. If you're not, be careful, is what I feel here. But I feel like this is an opportunity. The chance here is to be able to start taking more control over the components that are in your life. In this illumination that's happening here, the story, am I drawing things in because of lack mentality here with my security, finances and security? Am I drawing in more situations of conflict because my story is that I am constantly needing to defend from outsiders attacking me? If that is you in this situation and you are being illuminated to that, that's what I feel like the Firefly is. You have this opportunity to grab that and change this. And in doing so, you're making the choice, like the Queen of Pentacles is doing, the self-made person here. You're making yourself into the person that you want to be. And the abundance that comes with changing those stories to what you want. Eternal abundance, right? Not to be attacked all the time. That sucks. And I've been there too, Pisces. I've had components of like that in my story as well. I really feel like that's what is going on here. This like defensive story, okay? So your challenge, because of this too, your challenge here that comes through is the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been fighting the good fight and success is not quite there, but it's just around the corner. Resiliency. What comes to mind for me here is like I would say that about myself. I'm the most resilient person I know, and I am. But I have not, I've not spoken about my resiliency as much as I have in the past. I find that even in things like that, when you, depending on the vibration that you are putting out there, like if, this was me, this was me too, not too long ago, feeling attacked from every angle, feeling very, holding on to this mentality of lack, like, oh, like I don't know when I'm gonna get paid again next, or whatever. Needing to defend constantly, and putting out there like I am resilient. Also, with that kind of vibration, if your words and your vibration are not matching, your manifestation is coming in muddled. So what this was doing for me anyway, maybe this was happening to you too, is the universe was providing opportunities for me to become the most resilient person that I know, right? And in some ways that's good. Be careful what it is that you're wishing for, is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing wrong with like saying positive things about yourself, but watch your vibration too. Because that's exactly what I was doing. And that's what I get from this. This is your firefly. Pay attention. Maybe this is an ancestral habit too. Six of Swords here. So this is transitioning from a situation that is difficult to something more peaceful. But the thing about the Six of Swords too is that we've placed ourselves in that situation. It can be that way. We placed ourselves in that situation that we are moving out of that's been difficult. Exactly what I've been saying here. I feel like this very much. If this message applies to you, this is what's up, Pisces. Pay attention here. This is how you change that. Be careful about what it is that you're saying, and really pay attention to your vibration. What vibration are you putting out there? What is your resonant frequency? Because if it is truly a mindset of lack, or that you are being attacked, or that you have to constantly defend against something, or that you are constantly transitioning, no matter what you say, that is what is, like, that's what's coming in. It's being muddled by what you say too, but get them both on the same page is what I'm feeling, okay? There's that divisiveness here too. Maybe you need to apologize to yourself for that divisiveness. Bring yourself into unity. Yes, Pisces, yes. So, Spirit here, let's go into 3 pieces of advice for Pisces. What's going on? Oh, you want these 3, okay. Bonus, all right. So abundance here, first of all, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. I feel like this is available to you as soon as things come into a cohesive vibration. Like I said, a new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. I feel like this is the 6 of Wands too, the Firefly, the Ace of Swords, and your good stuff. Something new is coming in. There's a spark of inspiration. That inspiration could come in the form of a job offer, an offer of some sort from somebody. Stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. I feel like this is what is affecting your vibration the most. Whatever isn't aligned with you right now, you're being asked to release that so that you can be a cohesive, resonant frequency. Okay, Pisces? Energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. If you're not already meditating or praying, so meditation and prayer go hand in hand, right? Praying is asking for what it is that you want. Meditating is receiving an answer, okay? Or a response. So both should be happening. You're being asked to watch the way that you are giving and receiving is how I feel in that too. You can do this, Pisces, totally in your wheelhouse. Totally in your wheelhouse. Ooh. Okay, so your outcomes here. Outcome of the light, warrior of the light, being stuck in the hallway of the shadow here. So your light outcome is the Star and 2 Pentacles. Ooh, I love this. So in paying attention, getting this into cohesion, like I said, whatever Star comes after a Tower moment. So whatever Tower moment has happened, and I feel like there's been a Tower moment. There have been a lot for a lot of us recently. This is your renewed hope. This is you being guided to where it is that you're supposed to be. Because you are, I'm being drawn to the meditation and prayer here too. Maybe you're only praying and you're not meditating, you're not listening for the answer. Maybe you're only listening and you're not asking. There is an interruption to that cycle if you're not doing both components. In balancing that out and balancing your energy too and what you're saying, what you're feeling, you guys get to wish on a freaking star here. 2 of Pentacles as well. This is the balance, getting those forces into balance here. In doing so, you get to lasso a star. Ooh, I love it. Lucky you, Pisces. I mean, luck has nothing to do with it. You put the work in here. So, the shadow outcome here, getting stuck in the hallway of shadow. You have the Fool and 8 of Swords. So the Fool here, what I get from this, typically this is like a start of a new journey. It is playing the Fool. You're making yourself the Fool by not allowing yourself to be wise, to see the wisdom that is in a situation. But I also see it as like a perpetual starting over. Kind of like the Six of Swords here. Constantly transitioning to a start, never really being able to put roots down because something isn't going right. The soil, like, there's this blame on the soil, but sometimes it's not the soil. Sometimes there is a fungus on the bulb, right, that you're trying to grow of yourself. So looking at ourselves as well, and that's what this is talking about looking at your vibration, okay, Pisces? So picking up on the wisdom that is around you and being in the hallway of the shadow here, you're avoiding that. You're closing your eyes. You're being willfully obtuse. Eight of Swords here, this is being trapped, but the trap is your choice, truly. Eight of Swords here, you can let yourself out. If you were to look a little bit closer, you can see there is a way out. And I feel like that's the same with the Fool. Like, you could continue this new journey, but you're missing the mark somewhere. Like this firefly showing up to show you the way, but you keep, oh, I don't see the light. If this is applying to you, if you're having no problem moving to the Warrior of the Light section here, great. But if you're finding yourself in this position where something seems to be repetitive and you keep starting over again, it's because you are missing a message. And the message is that your thoughts and your feelings need to be on the same page. Okay? Simply, like what this is boiling down to. Especially with that Two of Pentacles. So, Pisces, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here for the monthly reading. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into this, I do have that extended, like I said, in the description there. We'll look a little bit more at what is coming through recognition-wise. I'm curious, and what this firefly actually is going to look like, or how to balance what needs to be balanced right now. If you are just here for the general, thank you guys so much for joining me. Otherwise, I'll see you there in the extended. Okay, love you, Pisces. Bye. About what's attacking you at night here too. Your nightmares in that way. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, my Pisces friend. Okay. So let's get into this. I feel like it's really important to go over this message I do see a little bit more information on what is going on as far as the pain, as far as the need for holding on to your security, feeling like you are being attacked. So let's move through that, Pisces. You guys deserve to have a different story. You deserve to, and that is the outcome that's coming for you here, is a freedom that you have never experienced before. But let's talk about how to get it.